6:30 a.m. right now. On this Tuesday, April 29th, I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here looking at some slowdowns in New Jersey right now. Maria LaRosa is here with the forecast. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, it's looking nice out there. Dry roadways at least, and a pretty view as we have just a few high clouds out there. It was a really pretty sunrise. And Chopper 4 taking a quick break from some breaking news and to show us this beauty shot. We appreciate you guys up there. And what an office view, right, for those guys. We've got the fair skies currently. It is mild, but I want to show you with the big picture first. Again, with the high clouds, the stormy weather still off to the west. This is what's going to be enough to touch off a few showers north and west late tonight. But in the meantime, you're getting a full day in here that's going to be dry. It's going to be really mild. 56 at Central Park, 51 in White Plains. Newark, you're at 54 right now. We've got plenty of sunshine through lunchtime. 76 degrees at 1 o'clock. On our way up to near 80 degrees through 4 p.m. A little cooler with that southwest breeze for Long Island and the Jersey Shore, coastal Connecticut too. But even through 7 p.m. with just a few clouds, we managed to hang on to the low 70s. All right, 6:30, almost 6:31 right now. Adele, what are you keeping an eye on?
We've got a few things going on. It's been a pretty busy morning. If you are making your way through New Jersey right now, specifically in Morris County, we've got a few issues here on 80 eastbound side by exit 25. This has been out there pretty much all morning. It was a crash with a debris spill. We're still seeing one lane closed off. What makes it even more complicated is as you make your way further east over by exit 34, all lanes remain shut down there both ways. Again, this is for ongoing road work because of the multiple sinkholes through the area. So it's going to be a little tricky getting around. Alexander Hamilton Bridge eastbound side, a solid ride into 3rd Avenue and still watching that crash BQE westbound by Atlantic Avenue. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you very much.
6:34 right now. President Trump will mark the first 100 days of his second term today with a rally in Michigan. New York City's Department of Buildings is now revealing what led to a parking garage collapse nearly 2 years ago. 6:39 right now. Maria's looking at that school day forecast.
Tick-tock, time to get up. We've got a lovely day at the bus stop, though. Comfortable, and we have fair skies. You can see temperatures climbing out of the 50s, low 70s for recess outside. Looks good for any after-school activities. I am tracking that slight chance for showers north and west, more so by the end of the week and the start of the weekend in the 10-day.
Thank you, Maria. Also ahead, nearly this crash here on the BQE westbound side over by Atlantic Avenue. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to let you know how those delays are looking and give you an update on that accident in New Jersey. Let's take a live look outside right now, though, onto the LIE. We've got delays building by the Grand Central Parkway. You're watching Today in New York.
There's big money from victims under the guise of romance.
Better Get Vaquero has a warning after hearing from a man who lost more than $123,000. News 4 consumer reporter Linda Vaquero describes how that scam works.
Go on, check in with Maria. You've got a beautiful look at the weather headlines. I love that shot there, Maria.
Yeah, it's the same one behind you guys. It was so nice. I've shown it twice.
Oh.
There we go. There you are.
Oh, look how nice.
Just beautiful, right?
These windows are something, aren't they?
Isn't it great? We love our windows that aren't windows. As a weather person, I work in a windowless place. It's rough. It is rough. So we love our cameras. But as you can see, it looks nice. It's going to feel summery out there later today. Do have a chance for isolated showers and storms north and west, but an even better chance later in the week. So the round this evening, not going to add up to much. Factor in this weekend and maybe as much as 1 to 2 inches of rain headed our way. And if it sounds familiar, it's going to be where we're starting off the weekend on a stormy note. So we'll show you that in a second. The hour by hour forecast highlighting what the action will look like tonight. North and west, that cold front trying to come on by. It's enough to touch off some heavier showers and thunderstorms north and west. So Pike, Sullivan, Ulster County, the best chance to see some of that heavier rain, the rumble of thunder, the gusty wind. Once it starts to make it further south and east, not much left to it. It kind of dissipates. So aside from areas like Pike, Sullivan, and Ulster County, probably not going to see too much out of this. From White Plains to the city, Islip, and Belmar. And note morning temperatures tomorrow in the mid-60s. So before that boundary comes on by, it does stay pretty mild. But eventually we do hit the temperatures and make them go down just a bit on Thursday. They're back up on Friday, but with that next front approaching from Friday, a chance for some showers and storms. And you can see it might take its time clearing out on Saturday. So once again, counting on some damp days to kick off the weekend, better for the second half. We're at 56 degrees right now at Central Park, up to 81 this afternoon. But note that southwest breeze kicking in. So Islip, Merrick, Eastport, coastal zones from Bridgeport and down the shore a little bit cooler, more like the mid and upper 60s to near 70. And then that storm threat north and west cools us down. By tomorrow, still lovely. We'll get some sun in there. The winds, though, out of the northwest this time 5 to 10. And so it'll feel really nice out there. By Thursday, as we roll into May, just in the mid and upper 60s. Back to the 70s Friday and Saturday. And yes, after the rain and storms, back to the 60s on Sunday. Here, too, it's brief, closer to 70 the rest of next week. All right, 6:48 right now. Adele, what's going on?
Right now, we're still watching this crash here on the BQE westbound over by Atlantic Avenue, exit 27. Delays now back past the Kosciuszko Bridge, so you're going to need plenty of extra time making your way through the area there. Eastbound side, that's also slowing you down into the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. We're going to take a quick look around town here. Cross Bronx Expressway westbound side, you're going to be tapping on the brakes as you make that approach into Webster Avenue. The good news is eastbound delays by the Alexander Hamilton Bridge. Those have eased out. Heading out to JFK Airport, give yourself plenty of extra time here. Bell Parkway westbound is going to slow you down heading into the airport itself. And then here's another live look outside onto the Gowanus Expressway. This one is through Industry City. Those delays heading into the Brooklyn Bridge, heading all the way back to the Verrazano, and the FDR Drive still looking good over by the RFK Bridge. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Adele. 6:49 right now. The MTA is spending more than $1 billion on new gates to stop fare evasion on the subway. So good morning and thank you for streaming with us. It's Tuesday, April 29th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is tracking roads and rails on this Tuesday morning. Storm Before's Maria LaRosa here with today's forecast, but it looks really super behind us.
Yeah, nice clear skies, and that sun is up and shining. It's going to be a warm one today. You can already feel it, and beautiful visibility as we look from Midtown to Lower Manhattan. You got Lady Liberty there, Jersey on the right, and right now to our left here on the screen, the cold front and the showers and a few thunderstorms associated with it. So we're still a few hours away from that. Still enjoying the bubble of the high pressure, but that'll catch up with us later on this evening. At least a few of us. For now, again, just some high clouds and no rainfall. It does get a little bit gustier later on this afternoon out of the southwest. It's going to keep Long Island a little bit cooler, but also enhance or elevate that fire risk today. Something to keep in mind. But already by 3 p.m., close to 80 degrees. And then by later on this evening, for most of us, we'll be on the dry side. It stays mild, mid to upper 60s straight through tomorrow morning. All right, let's see how things are shaping up commute-wise. Adele, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning to everyone streaming with us. Something to keep in mind as you plan your commute for the day ahead. New Jersey Transit Northeast Corridor, you are running on adjusted schedules coming out of Secaucus Junction. Also, as a reminder, Raritan Valley, expect to see up to 15-minute delays until about 4 p.m. This is for ongoing track work. As of right now, all commuter rails are looking good. Hitting the roads, though, Henry Hudson Parkway southbound just past the George Washington Bridge. We've got an overturned car taking out a couple lanes. Delays heading back past the bridge itself. Alternate side is also in effect for today. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Adele. It's Tuesday morning. Maria LaRosa is looking at the weather. Got some wind gusts to look at this morning.
Yeah, we got a bit of a break from that yesterday. They are picking up already, and more so as we go through the afternoon, not helping the fire risk today, but you can see keeping Long Island a little bit cooler with those gusts over 30 miles per hour. We do have storms this evening, confined mainly to the north and west, more widespread risk by the end of the week. I'll take a look at that in the 10-day.
Thanks so much.
Stay there. Central Parkway heading westbound. If you're heading out the door right now, you've got heavy delays heading into Jewel Avenue, exit 11 because of a crash. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to let you know how your commute for the day ahead is going to look. Here's a live look outside right now onto the George Washington Bridge. Already seeing 50-minute delays. You're watching Today in New York.
We're looking out at that beautiful view, having saying this is the day to be on the top of the rock or on top of anything, right?
Oh, yeah. Good point. We have got good visibility. Temperatures are comfortable. It's not too breezy yet, but we expect some of that to kick in just a little bit more. But yeah, look at this. You can see Lady Liberty. You got Jersey. You can even see the Verrazano Bridge. So we're off to a good start. It's definitely going to feel summery today. We've got an almost summer-like evening ahead as well. Some of you may be dealing with some showers and thunderstorms by late tonight. So we'll track that and a better chance by the end of the the week. So adding it up today, you can see really how it is confined well north and west, northwestern New Jersey, Poconos, Catskills, parts of the Hudson Valley. Then we factor in what's coming our way this weekend, and it could be as much as another 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, kind of signaling that this is going to be a more widespread, bigger system than what we have planned for tonight. But let's show you what that may look like hour by hour forecast. It's pretty late, so yet in a full day and an evening commute that will be on the dry side here. But you can see from Pike, Sullivan, Ulster County, the best chance to get the rumble of thunder, the brief heavy rainfall, the gusty wind. After that, as it moves to the south and east, it kind of fizzles out. So really dry for most of the area, especially I-95 south and east. That includes the city. So by tomorrow, just everyone's kind of mild until this weaker boundary moves on through. And that's going to knock our temperatures down a bit by Thursday. Now, by Friday, the next one arrives. So we're right back to mild, but also the chance for some showers and storms. And it does look like this may hang up a bit on into Saturday. So it's very familiar territory, right? Half and half kind of weekend ahead if you're already looking ahead. All right, we've got 81 today. It does stay cooler for Long Island, from Merrick, Eastport, and down the shore because of that southwest wind right off the water. But as you can see, a nice evening ahead. Diamondbacks versus Mets, first pitch at 7:10. It stays mild, upper 60s, low 70s, 65 tomorrow morning, but dropping down to 52 by Thursday morning. There are showers Friday and Saturday. The second half of the weekend still in good shape. Again, a little cooler in the 60s, and then we sort of settle near 70 with mainly dry conditions here early next week. All right, we are now looking at maybe the tail end of a commute for some folks. What's it looking like right now?
Yeah, unfortunately, though, still going strong out there. If you are heading out the door right now, Grand Central Parkway westbound, we've got a crash over by exit 11 for Jewel Avenue. It is taking out a lane. Delays heading into Nassau County. Queens Boulevard, your way around it. Still watching this crash on the BQE westbound by exit 27 for Atlantic Avenue. And we've got an overturned car on the Henry Hudson Parkway southbound, just past the George Washington Bridge ramps, causing major backups there. Look ahead, Jersey Avenue shut down 18th Street to Newark Street for ongoing track work. Or road work, excuse me. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Adelle, thanks so much.
Buddy, Tuesday morning, it is April 29th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is watching our roads and rails on this Tuesday morning. Storm 24's Maria LaRosa here with today's forecast. And like, we're almost at 60 now.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, definitely have that summer feel for most of us today. And we do have that sun up over the horizon.
That's the sun.
That is the sun, indeed. Our closest star, aside from Michael and Darlene. Straight up 6 a.m., it is 56 degrees. You do see there in that shot some high clouds. And that's all that's shown up on the radar and satellite picture right now. We have White Plains at 51, 46 inland in Toms River, right along the coast, a little bit milder, 48 in Massapequa, Bridgeport now at 49. We've enjoyed a nice quiet day, not so gusty yesterday. The winds pick up just a bit today, 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts out of the southwest. So we do have an elevated fire risk today, and that does keep shore points, Long Island, a little bit cooler. But away from that influence, very warm. By 1 o'clock, 76 degrees, filtered sunshine as we head into the late afternoon, but 80 degrees by 4 o'clock, definitely feeling like June. And in fact, we hang on to that warmth here. By 10 o'clock, more clouds, but we're still near 70 degrees. All right, 6:01 right now. Adelle, what are you keeping an eye on?
A couple things, actually. Let's start things off here in Brooklyn. On the BQE westbound by exit 27 for Atlantic Avenue, we've got a crash taking out a lane. Delays are back to about Flushing Avenue at this point, so you're definitely going to need to tack on a few extra minutes for your commute there. Eastbound side now slowing you down into the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. As you make your way into New Jersey, Turnpike, Eastern Spur on the southbound side, still closed here. This is for construction, though. Western Spur split down to exit 14. Then the northbound outer roadway, that's also shut down for road work. Exit 8 out to exit 14. So you're going to need to shift on over to the inner roadway instead. Darlene, back to you.
Thank you very much, Adelle. 6:02 now. And now to that $254 billion New York State budget agreement. Governor Kathy Hochul and state lawmakers reaching a deal that includes a school cell phone ban, mask rules, and more. Today in New York's Tracy Strahan's outside the government.